Hello, it's One Book July. Let me show you what I'm going to use this month in my one book. Hello everybody, it's Edwina from My Craft Orchard. How are you? So there's been an announcement by Ro from Rome in his Realm saying that none of the team who's done One Book July before is doing any videos or anything. There'll probably be a few Instagram pictures and things like that, but everybody's just busy with life basically, which is great. You know, that's really fine. However, for me as a general, I look forward to One Book July every year, and it gives me that opportunity to reset my journal and my system. So the way I use One Book July is to say, what is it my system needs? You know, it's very easy to say I want this journal, that journal, and if you've been here for a while as one of my subscribers, then you'll know that I change journals all the time. I'm in Rings, I'm in a TN, I'm in Happy Planner, and I can't sort of settle. So for me, One Book July really sort of pins me down and says, what is it you need in your system, which I can then take forward for the rest of the year? What is it that's not working? What is? So that said, I have actually got a video on how I chose this journal and why I've chosen this journal. I will show you that. So if you want to check that out, go down below. Now, some of the decoration I'm going to use, I'll show you that first, is this. Now this is a rowan berry box. Let me find where is it? Here it is. So under the rowan trees, do 2 subscription boxes, both of which I have, and I have an affiliate link for Under the Rowan Tree for 10% discount down below if you're interested. So this month is Pip and Panda and Pip. Okay, and so you've got Panda and you've got Pip basically. So I've got a nice pencil with Panda on. You've got your chicken. I'm going to explain about the chicken in a minute. This is artwork that's on the back of the bump that's in there and all the information. I'll link everything down below if you like this artwork. I always think it's amazing. You always get a monthly card. We always get washi. It'll be interesting to see what that looks like. Pens, this time we've got a white one. I've never been any good with white, so maybe it's time that I sort of had a go at that. And then this is a Uni Pin Fine Water and Fade Proof Pigment ink. So I don't know if that's one of these inky pens. Sometimes there is. You've got a Panda eraser, a bookmark with Panda reading, both of them reading a book, and then Pip is packing. A couple of postcards with various sort of picnic and holidaying type images. We've got stickers. Oh, I do like Under the Rowan Tree stickers, I have to say. Or was using them, so those will be great. And then there was also some black and white sort of paper within it, and the bump. The information says black and white paper, get your scissors out and create your own paper panda. I'm probably not going to make a paper panda, I'll be honest with you, but what I did think I might do is have a go with this white pen on the black and have a go at sort of like doodling and things. I don't know, we'll see what I fancy. The other thing I always use is this is a Carpe Diem monthly sticker pack with the mini stickers, and that says June for some reason. Why did I pick the June one up and not the July? Anyway, I don't know why I didn't use the June one. That's flummoxed me now, that has. So I'm going to be using, not this one, I'm going to be using the July one, which is a lot brighter. I might use some of those as well, because they're They're beachy and summery, aren't they? Anyway, so that's what I plan on using. I've got this journal, which is in my Motum cover. So this journal, if you haven't catched the last video as to why I'm using it, this is from Gretel Creates, and she is a Welsh lady that is here in the UK, and I bought this at a planner meet that I went to in May, and I met her. Amazing. And if you are going to Planner Fest, which is today, this video should come out today, she will be there with this book, so definitely go and pick yourself one up. Now, so it's the pink one. They also do it in purple and white. I think they do dot grid and plain, but it's a lovely, nice, thick paper. I'll tell you why I like this, and one of the reasons is I've done this at the back. This is watercolour. I've actually watercoloured the page here, and it hasn't buckled, it hasn't gone through. It's a real sort of a mixed media type page, and that works really, really well. So let me show you what I've done, because this is me working out what I need, and this is the whole process I go through. So I've been hankering, I've been having a yearning to go back to bullet journaling, so that's why I'm in this, and this is what we're going to do. So the first thing I did is I got my post-it notes, and I went through and I went, what do I need? So things like monthly spread, no index. I put no index, journal covers, monthly page, weekly overview, and that sort of thing. So I did a bit of a brainstorm to decide what it is I wanted, and I stuck them all here at the front. And then what I've then done is I also made notes. So I put things like my master task list or backlog, whichever you want to call it, would be in a separate notebook. So that's going to be in, because it's already started, that list is already in a notebook, and so I don't want to copy that notebook into here. If I have to start a new list for my home, let's say I do all the tasks, then yes, I could start that list in here, but I wouldn't. I think I'm going to keep all those lists together. I will show you that in another video this month. If you're interested, if there's anything that I'm talking about and you want to see it, please comment down below. Let me know what it is you want to see. If you want to know the process a bit more in depth, please comment down below. So I've made a few notes here saying that those would be in a separate notebook. I've got a note here that says grid spacing at the back, and I actually did that last night. I got my pencil out and I actually marked and did sort of like a chart here on this back page of the quarters, the halves, and how many dots and that sort of thing. I've also made a note to myself to say no index and no habit trackers. I've put indexes in journals before, and I'll be honest with you, I just find it a hassle to have to keep going back and filling it out and putting the numbers on and all of those sort of things. So if I need one, as it comes to like halfway through the journal, I need an index, then I will go through and number the pages, but I'll probably put the index at the back then, but not at the front. I just don't use it. It's you know. And habit trackers just annoy me. I spend all that time drawing them out and I never fill them in. So I'm not doing habit trackers either. So the first page, this one that's always a bit odd and funny, that's because it's attached. I've dedicated that as a journal cover page. Now I'm probably going to leave this till a bit later on until I find the right thing I want on here. This, always the front of a journal, is always one of these work in progress. As I'm going through the journal, something will come to me that, oh yeah, there's like maybe a phrase or a word or a sticker or something that needs to go on there, but I'm not going to worry too much about that one to start with. I'm then going to put a future log in, but I'm actually going to put a codex in. rather than the split it into quarters like Carol Ryder does, I'm actually going to put the codex. I'm going to should get 6 months in there. So where are we? July, August, September, October, November, December, and then another space here for what all of the squares mean. I will cover this in a video for you so you understand how I do my codex. I think it's a really good tool, and I like it because it means you can see the 6 months and where you're busy, but you can also then look just at your month to see where you're busy. And so if somebody says to you, can I do this, you've instantly got a colour coded chart that says you're busy, you've got 4 boxes there, there's no way you're going to fit anything else in. But I'll do that, I'll explain that, and I'll do that on video for you. I'm then going to put in the 6 months goals. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to split it 3 ways that way down the page, or whether I'm going to split it 3 ways, or just put sort of random boxes. I haven't decided. I'm going to get a bit creative, I think, with that when I sort of feel it. Then I always like to do a monthly cover page. Now the likelihood is I will actually use the inspiration from that. I have been known for my monthly cover page to put that in like that, and then maybe put a bit of washi or stickers or something around it. So that will probably more than likely be what I put there. And then I also have a monthly focus, so things like events that are coming up, what my top 3 sort of areas. So am I going to concentrate on home this month? Am I going to concentrate on my social media or what? So I will fill that out. And then the monthly spread will be on there, again decorated with these sort of stickers. I'm then going to put in a social media for the month, and I'm also participating in Camp NaNoWriMo. I've got a video out about that, I'll link it down below, and I'm going to put a tracker in here. Now I don't know whether the social media will take 2 pages or whether it will only take 1. It's going to be one of those things when I start drawing it. So I could always move that nano tracker a bit later in the book if I need the 2 pages, but at the moment I've just put them side by side. And I know I said I wasn't doing habit trackers, but that's not a habit tracker, that's just a progress tracker. I'm then going to dedicate a page to things that I want to cover in this series for One Book July. So if you've asked me to do something, this is where I'll write it down. If I have an idea for something, that's where I'll be writing it down. I'm then going to put my weekly overview, and I couldn't decide whether to start that from the beginning of the week because the first is on a Saturday, or whether to start it from the Saturday. And I've decided I'm going to put the whole week in there. There's something about Monday to Sunday week, and if the first of the month comes in that week, I have to put the whole week in. I don't know, I can't just put 2 days or leave 2 days off. I don't know, it's just something. Tell me, are you the same? Let me know. And then I've got Planner Fest. So the really good thing about the Planner Conference is it's right at the beginning of the month. So I can set my month up and my week and all that sort of thing. And then anything that I do at Planner Fest, I can do in here. Now, I know there are there's planning workshops, there are journaling workshops, there's going to be stampy things there. Oh, I could go on forever to tell you what there's going to happen. If you are interested in Planner Fest, there will be one next year. I'll link everything down below, all the details, the pages, you can see all the fun, and I am hoping to vlog that as well, so make sure you have subscribed to my channel to see all the fun that we have at the conference. That would be amazing. So that's what I plan to do with that. Now, right at the very back, as always, I'm going to do a pen test. I'm going to do that now. This is just more of an introductory of sort of what it's going to look like and what I'm planning. And I'll put the pen test in there. To me, One Book July is a journey. It is a what do you need, what works, what are everybody else doing, finding inspiration, and just giving your planning system a thought, a sit down and a real, do I need this habit tracker? Do I fill it out? What is the point of putting it in my plan? Do I use a weekly spread? Do I use a daily spread? I personally have a love-hate relationship with dailies. Sometimes I'm all over them. I need my dailies. I've got to write stuff down. I need that list. And then most of the time I go, too much work, too much faff. I just can't keep it up. And it all depends on what's going on, how busy I am and all of that sort of thing. But generally dailies are the ones I ditch, to be quite honest. Habit trackers, no, I know from past experience they're not going to work, you know. But that's what I need to find out. That's what I'm doing. I found that out a few years ago about habit trackers. I found that out about dailies, you know. If you're coming into One Book July, you're going to have a go at the bullet journal method. Follow the book. Read the book, listen to the book and follow it. You need to do the method to work out what it is. If you're not sure what it is you want, then give it a go. That's the whole beauty of bullet journaling, is I've seen this spread, I want to give it a go. So you open your journal and you draw it out now, and then you need to evaluate that. So you need to say, did that spread take me longer than I have to develop that spread? Did that spread actually work at the end of the week? Did I use it? Has it been completed? What I do also find is I do a spread and I like this corner over here because I've used that bit, but this bit over here or this bit here I haven't used. So I take that and put that in my next spread. So it's that evaluation of what's working and what's not. So here's my bullet journal. I've gone through and post-it noted up where I want things, but they will move as I start working in it. I've got the pen test still to do. I think this is going to be a good month. I think it's going to be reflective. I think I'm going to learn a lot, particularly as I'm going to a planner conference. I'm hoping to absorb all that information and then come back to here later in the month and show you what some of the new things I've learned. Now, coming back to Pip, Under the Rowan Tree has actually given us a challenge to take Pip on the travels over the month and take photos of him in various places. So Pip's coming to Plannerfest. If you're watching this on the day of the Plannerfest, come and find me and say hello to Pip. If not, have a look at my Instagram to find out what he's been up to and all of those sort of things. If you enjoyed this, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of the One Book July challenge, then make sure you have subscribed. I've got One Book July going on. I've got Camp NaNoWriMo going on. There's the planner supply challenge every month, plus other bullet journaling things and just general stuff that's going on, you know, things I like, things I don't. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye bye.